What color is this?
Red.
Red. Wow. What color is this?
Blue.
Okay. All right. What color is this?
White.
What's this?
Racing car.
Elias Muthomi is born gifted child with many abilities or gifts or skills that we discovered when he was about 1 year and 6 months old.
Trapezoid.
This one here. This is what?
Trapezoid.
Okay.
The name Muthomi, let me say it's God, because the grandfather, his grandfather is my father, used to be a teacher. So when the boy was born, immediately he said let him be called Muthomi. Muthomi from our culture means a reader, a learner, somebody who reads. But we noticed the reading abilities at 1 year and 6 months, long after he was called Somi. So maybe the grandfather, maybe God spoke to him and told him, name him Muthomi. We took a while before we got the child, me and Mama Somi, about 4 or 5 years. And there was a lot of talk here and there from the community. There are people who are telling her that she settled somebody who could not get a child. But all along, as we were working with God's plans and we wanted to ensure our plans and God's plans are telling. And when the boy was born in 2016, immediately, again, that's when we started noticing things, especially after now he was 1 year and 6 months.
Actually, even before 1 year, 6 months, like 1 year, 4 months, he was able to join the dots for alphabets from A to Z, which is something that really surprised us. Yeah. So when we saw that, and then we show another passion in the airplanes, how he started memorizing them, we decided to support him and even encourage him even more. One
day he found me doing our website and I'd opened an image of a plane, and he started pointing that image continuously, and I told him the name of the plane. It was called Antonov plane, and the following day I had him repeat that name, Antonov. And that caught our attention. I had to tell the mom that there is something I've noticed. He has memorized the name of the plane. I told him yesterday, let's try another one. And again, we give him another name of a helicopter this time. And again, he memorized it.
Which one is this?
Apache helicopter.
Which one is this?
Apache.
So that's when we thought, maybe let's see if he's able to memorize other things. So we bought one word chart for alphabetical word chart, and he hadn't even talked then fully, but again, by us giving him the names of those word chart, again he memorized.
Wait, this one?
Monkey.
Okay, fine. This one?
Dog.
This one?
This one. This one up here. This one.
Yeah.
Apple.
Okay.
Up and this one here.
This one here.
Voice.
So every time he was watching something on TV and he hears her name, we hear him repeat that the following day. So he has been able to memorize so much, from different countries to flags to mathematics. He's able to count like 1 to 100. He's able to do additions.
1 plus 1
equals 2. Equals 2.
2 plus 2
equals 4.
Yeah, equals 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
Now, besides normal reading, besides mathematics, he's also able to do other things, like he has memorized a lot of machinery, like road machineries, construction machines. You hear him talk of machines like backhoe loader, excavator, wheel loader, motor grader, things that we also had to start reading and get to know what are those. Because when he tells you, Dad, I need a motor grader, now you don't know what is a motor grader, you have to go and start looking, so that you go and look for maybe a toy of a motor grader, or maybe a bulldozer or a skid steer. For me, I had skid steer the first time from Elias.
Backhoe loader. Backhoe loader.
Backhoe loader? No. No, it's not.
Bakunoda.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a lot of interest in military, that is in the military gadgets or machines, and I say that is the biggest interest. Yeah, that is his biggest interest because he has interest in planes, but more inclining on military planes. For example, helicopters, he has memorized so many of those helicopters. Again, we had to go and read now to understand some of these helicopters. Yeah, he has also memorized jets, a lot of jets, military jets, submarines for water, ships.
Which one is this?
Siko's helicopter.
Which one is this?
Helicopter.
Okay. What's this?
Water.
Router.
Lota.
Router.
What? Lota.
What's this?
Lota.
Router.
Lota. 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 Lota.
Okay. It's nice. I like. What's this?
Cobra.
What color is this?
Red.
Red. Wow. What color is this?
Blue.
Okay. Right. What color is this?
White.
What's this?
Racing car.
This is a racing car. Oh, Afana. What's this? F5 jet fighter. Oh my God.
We've continually seen more and more grace after that because even the military noticed this gift, and we are so grateful for the military. We really thank them. The head office got in touch with us through their Kenya Air Force arm, and we were called to go and visit the Kenya Air Force Air Base in Eastleigh. The commander himself was waiting for the boy. He's called Commander Ogola. He treated us very well, and the boy was given opportunities to learn many of the gadgets. He was so impressed. He actually, all along, they kept on relating very well, and he was saying that we need to continually nurture this gift. And the best bit was when I was given a flight from the place we went all along to Thika, and some few other places we came through our place here. It was so humbling. Yeah, so up to now, the boy has never forgotten this gift. We are hoping he will join school possibly in 2 months now. So we are hoping possibly September you join school. But we've also had a lot of challenge in the kind of school that he should join, because many schools that have been calling us after they saw his stories on media, they assess him, again they tell us we are not able to manage this gift. We've had about like 6 schools. We haven't had like a school that is consistent, like this is what we are going to do to ensure that he grows normally as a child, he can play, he can do normal things, but now this other side academically, his needs are addressed well. 2 international schools engaged us, and we asked them about the costs. And you are being told of like 600,000 per term. Now that's a lot of money, because it means per year it's like about 2 million shillings. That's not something ourselves we can manage, but if there's an institution set for that now and facilitated by the government, it can really help. At one time, the boy was assessed by KISE. KISE is the Kenya Institute of Special Education, when they saw his story. And after doing the assessment and said they are one of the youngest cases they have seen, how gifted he is, they told us there's no policy in the country that addresses such gifts. If the CS of Education is watching, the boy loves him a lot. Every time he sees him, he identifies him and says that CS Magoa every time.
Who is this?
If Mr. Magoa is watching, or anybody in the ministry, I would request him, the sooner they draw such a policy, it will go along with, even the parliamentarians themselves, they can come up maybe with a bill and do a policy that will address that need, so that even there are funds that are dedicated for such institutions. Even though we only have one such institution in the country, it will serve their purpose, because such children are not many, but it's a need that needs to be addressed.
What's this? Read.
Tuko. Thank you for watching Tuko.